A big shout out to Josiah X Dodd, Montana Mayfield, Sincerely _Grace, Nightman Trey, Air 0221, Sneaker Heat, Sats Vaughn, Keandre Hargrove, Big Speak 3Gs, and KB. Big shout out to y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? 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 What the feezy?
What up, though, y'all? It's your boy Bill. I'm gonna tell y'all about the very first fight I ever got into during my incarceration. I was not in prison, I was in jail. Okay, so I get locked up, I get sent to the Cobb County Sheriff's Office, Marietta, Georgia. Now, they take me to the new jail. They had a jail that looked like some old 70s movie or something, but they had just made a new jail. So they take me to the new jail. This is freshly built, all this type of stuff. So they bring me in the dorm while they're on lockdown. It was like, I think they locked down at like 10 o'clock at night, and I came in after that time, so everybody was already locked down. They bring me to the very first room in the dorm. Now, all of the other doors, like all of the other rooms, it just looked small. You know, they all next to each other, they all look small, but this particular room looked wider for some reason. Now, when I walk in at night, I got my mat with me, I got my pillowcase with my toothbrush and stuff that the jail gave me. Man, I see all kind of people at that glass like this. Some people hitting on the door. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Who you in? What your name is? Where you from? What you in? You gang bang? I wasn't responding to none of it. I just kept walking to my cell. So they unlocked the door. The officer walked in the room. He said, hey man, he started hitting on the wall. The guy that was laying in the bottom bunk, he rolled over. He was a white guy. He looked older, had a real big stomach. He said, you got a new roommate, man. Clear that top bunk up. The officer told me to walk in. I walked in. He closed the door behind me and left out. My roommate stared at me for a while. Instantly, bro, off the dribble, I got like a prejudice type of vibe. I ain't gonna lie to you. So he get up real slow. I noticed he got this big old, like a cast type of thing on his leg. Not a cast, but I don't know if I want to say like a brace. It was wrapped around it, but it wasn't a cast. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was some metal things in it, whatever. He get up out the bed. Now he's standing up. He's a little taller than me. I'm 5'11". He probably was about, I'd give him about 6'1". So he taller than me and wider than me. Very much so wider than me. So he stand up, he pulling stuff off the top bunk, and then he said, what you in here for? I'm talking about, I'm not exaggerating, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing. I swear that's what his voice sound like. He reminds you of the like the Cookie Monster or something. That's the way his voice sounds. He like, what you in here for? While he taking his stuff off the top bunk. So I was like, they caught a little robbery charge. I'm about to be out ASAP though. It ain't nothing. They ain't got no proof on me. So he looked over at me, then he looked down like kind of, you know, people have on glasses and then they kind of look over their glasses. He looked at me, he was like, and turned back around and started taking stuff off the bunk. So it's an odor in this room, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of giving me like nursing home vibes or something, just the way it smells. Then I'm looking around, it's stuff on the floor, bro. Then like, it's a towel on the floor. The jail give you jumpsuits, brown jumpsuits. No, they wasn't brown. They was red or orange. I think they were red or orange, whatever. He got one of the jumpsuits laying on the ground. Then he got a bunch of socks piled up on top of it. It looked dirty. Then on the other side of the socks, I see something real brown. You can tell it's supposed to be white, but it's real brown. Now the jail give you white drawers. So I hurry up and look away from that, cause I'm hoping them ain't no drawers on the floor looking that brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping they not. So I just turn down, look over now. This is the handicap cell. So where I'm standing at, while he's standing up there taking stuff off the thing, where I'm standing at, it's a rail behind me going on this wall. It's a rail going on this wall. The toilet is right in front of me. It's two rails like on the side of the toilet I guess so it can help him sit down and get up. It's a rail on the sink where if he walking, he could try to grab along and help him get to where he need to go. And then right there by the desk, it's another rail, I guess, to help you sit down and get up. So he turns to me, give me just a second, let me clean this bunk off. And he goes to walking this way. That's when I realized he couldn't walk straight. That's clearly why he was in the handicap cell, whatever was wrong with his leg. He was limping. So he limping over there to the table. I was like, bro, I'll grab it for you. So I stepped over there real quick. It was a rag on the table. He said he was about to wipe off the top bunk. So I was like, I'll grab it for you. And it's like, when I went to step to reach, bro, he like sped up. He started limping faster and snatched it real quick. When he snatched it, he just looked over at me like, you know what I'm saying? So I thought in my head, okay, he been locked up. You know, he probably got a chain gang type of mindset. Like, hell no, don't be reaching, grabbing nothing for me. That's just what I figured. I'm trying not to think he's just, you know, whatever. So he do a half-ass job. He just do like 1-2 little swipe on the top bunk. Like he just cleaned it off so damn good. And then he went back over there. He throws the rag towards the table. It slides off the table and fall on top of his socks, uniform, and whatever that brown thing was. It falls on top of that. So he looks over and did like this and flopped back down in the bed. So I walk over there, walk up to the bed. I throw my mat up there. So I'm trying to figure out, when I take the stuff out my bag, I'm trying to figure out how am I supposed to make up my bed? Because now don't think I don't know how to make up no damn bed now. The point I'm making is the bunks is like this, 1, 2. He is laying this way. His head is here, his feet is here. So I'm standing in front of him here, making up my bed on this side. Now I gotta get to this side, but it just don't feel right if I walk here, stand right over his head, it's just, I don't like the way that sound or look. Standing there for a minute, I'm just trying to think. I don't want to ask him. I don't know why I didn't want to say nothing to him. I'm just standing here trying to figure out how can I do it. He gonna say out the blue, man, you gonna get in your damn bed or what? I'm like, what? You gonna just stand there all night or you gonna get up in your damn bed or what? So I just looked down at him. My heart went to beating a little bit, but this is something I don't think I told y'all. Whenever I feel like I'm in a situation where I feel offended or I feel like it could or maybe it's about to turn into conflict, my heart started beating. It's been like that forever. So my heart started beating. I'm looking at him. I'm real life thinking about punching him in the mouth. I go to thinking like, bro, this is my first night in jail. I don't know who dude know. I don't know what he got going on, who he affiliated with in here. I don't know what the numbers looking like. I don't want to swing on him. And then tomorrow, when we come off lockdown, I got 80 people whooping my ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what is you talking about? I'm trying to make up the bed. It don't take that damn long to make a bed. So I just went ahead and told him. I said, bro, I'm trying to figure out how I'm about to make up this side without standing right here in front of your face. He was like, man, I don't care about that. You need to make up your bed. Come on over here and make up your bed. So I'm like, all right, hold on real quick. Seeing some movement outside the window. I had to make sure everything was copacetic. I walk over here, bro. I finally just come over here, but it's like I'm stepping back. So it's like I'm in a position like this because I'm trying to have my legs and my lower body as far away from, you know, where he laying at, and I'm trying to do it like this. So it's very difficult to do, but I finally got it right. So now I'm trying to figure out how the hell I'm about to get on the bunk. I never jumped on the top bunk before, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just sitting here looking at it. I'm like, so I asked him, I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to get up here, bro? Look over at me, and then he threw the cover over his face and just rolled over. So I'm like, damn, bro, I'm asking you because your bunk right here on the bottom, I don't want to step on your bunk to jump up here, but at the same time, I don't see how the hell I'm supposed to get up here. So whatever. So I look over by the table where that rail is on the wall, so I walk over that way. I kick my feet up on the rail, and I leap off the rail onto the top bunk. And I'm just laying there thinking, bro, just thinking about my life, thinking about how much time they say all these armed robberies can hold. Just think about everything I done did. Think about my girl that was pregnant. Think about my son. Am I gonna be out before he be born? Just laying there thinking about my whole life, bro. and the light is right in my damn face, so it's hard to go to sleep. The lights in the county jail does not cut off. It's 24/7. But what it does when it's lockdown time, it dims. It get a little darker, but it's still a light this damn close to your face. So I roll over, throw the cover over my face. I eventually am able to go to sleep. I wake up, I feel my bump like rattling. Toot, 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 toot. So I jump, I turn over. It's my roommate, he's standing there. He looked up at me talking about breakfast. And then he went to limping out the room. So I look out the door, I see all kind of people running towards this way. You see some people walking back this way, eating, got a tray in their hand. You see people sitting down at the table. So I went in there, I went and got in the line. We got our breakfast tray, whatever it was. It wasn't nothing really, nothing worth even remember. I sit down at the table, it's a dude, he comes up, he sit down right in front of me. So I try to eat it. I take one bite. I think it was something supposed to be a sausage. It was so disgusting. Then it was something else looked like throw up damn near. I didn't even attempt to eat that, bro. It was so disgusting. I just pushed the tray in front of me. So this dude, I was standing up to get ready to walk away. This dude came like running through everybody. He got to where I was at. That means he seen me from all the way across the room. He like, bro, you ain't gonna eat that? I was like, hell no. You sure you don't want it? I was like, hell no, man. He grabbed my tray, flipped it up, started scraping all the stuff off with his spoon, dropped the little supposed to be sausages on his tray. He was like, appreciate you, buddy. And he went back to wherever he was at. So I'm like, damn, buddy was tray watching from all the way across the damn room. So I go back in there to my room and I sit down at the table. So my roommate come back in there. He come limping in there. He talking about, so how do you do your time? What the hell you mean, how do I do my time? You never been to jail before? I was like, no. He started laughing. I'm like, what the hell is so funny? He was like, you gotta figure out a way. You gonna do your time. Cause you can't just sit around in the damn room all day. And I'm thinking in my head like, bro, is you nitpicking or something? Like, what the hell you mean? I ain't even been in the room all day. I just went and got breakfast and came back. I'm sitting down at the table. You ain't even gave me a damn chance to see what I'm gonna be doing all day. So I get up, I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. So I get up, I'm kind of walking out the room a little bit. So I stand in the doorway, like where the door closed and opened at, I'm just standing right there. So the dude that came and got the tray from me, he walks over to me, his whole face tatted up, got a little nappy little afro. He walked straight up to me, he was like, you blood? I was like, huh? Are you a blood? I say, nah, hell no. He was like, oh, okay, what they call you? I was like, I'm CB. He was like, oh, you Crip? I said, no. He was like, oh, I. He just started talking to me, asking me, do I do music? Do I know how to draw? Well, like, what I be doing, where I'm from, what I got locked up for, you know, all type of stuff like that. So I'm sitting here chopping it up with him a little bit, and this is when I found out that I like to walk laps. Like in all my videos, I'm sure y'all done heard me say, I was walking laps around the dorm. I was just walking laps around the dorm. I just started walking one day, bro. It was a dude, it's a TV room, right? Well, what they call a yard in the jail, it's not really yard like you're going outside, but it is a yard. You gotta go through a door, it's right next to the TV in the day room. When you open the door, it's like a long little area. It ain't too long, but it's like a nice, decent space. And at the very, very top, all the way at the top, it got like holes all in the bars and stuff. So it's fresh air coming through and you can see the sun coming through a little bit, and they call that the yard. When I went out there, you had like 3 people walking laps. 2 people was walking together talking. 1 person was walking separately, and I made the 4th person. I just go out there, I'm walking in a big ass circle. I'm just walking thinking, I'm like, damn man, I gotta get out this shit, bro. I gotta get out of jail, bro. This ain't it. This is not it, bro. This cannot be it, bro. While I'm thinking that, you know, other people just go to talk to him, look, bro, what you in here for? Look, bro, how old you is? So it's this tall dude they call Red. Red was probably like, I think bro was down there 7 feet for real. Light-skinned dude, real tall. And I just started walking with him and his partner. And we just talking. He asked me like, you know, what you locked up for, this and that. And while we was walking and talking, bro, he was like, look, bro, I'm gonna just tell you straight up, bro, do your time. Stay out these folks' way. You know what I'm saying? He asked me who I was in the room with. I told him I was in the room with the old school white guy. I think his name was Slow. No, his name was I think his name was Slide. That was his name, Slide. And I think they gave him that nickname trying to be funny. Cause when he walked, he limp and he be dragging his feet, so they be funny sometimes. His ass be sliding. He don't be walking, he be sliding. So they call him Slide. So I told him I was in the room when he told me, he was like, bro, that's a good roommate, bro. He said, I promise you, that's a cool roommate. He just grumpy as hell, bro. He done been chain gang 1,000 times. Now he an old man. He know he finna have to go back to prison. But overall, bro, he's a good roommate, I'm telling you, bro. He said, like I say, he just grumpy. He always got something smart to say. You done had a couple people in here, had to pop him in the mouth once or twice. But besides that, man, he's straight people. He was like, bro, just do your time, little bro. Man, don't even go trying to kick it with too many people. Don't be trying to hang out with too many people. Don't get into it with nobody about no zooms and whams. And you know, that just means snacks like the commissary, zooms and whams. He like, bro, don't be trying to get into it with nobody about no zooms and whams. Just do your time, little bro. Man, stay out these sucker face, bro. You'll be all right. We talk a little bit longer. He eventually walk out. So the other dude he was standing there with, he eventually walk out. So now it's just me and the other dude in here. The other dude is walking and he's snapping. And he just walking. So I just go to walking too. So he eventually caught up with me. He was like, what they call you, bro? I told him C-Big. I said, what they call you? He said, walk a lot. I said, they call you what? He said, walk a lot. I said, walk a lot? He said, yeah. I said, bro, why the hell they call you that? He was like, 'cause that's what I do. I walk a lot. And the whole time we walking and talking, he just doing his hands like this, he's snapping. He said, bro, I walk from the time the doors open until the time the doors close. I don't do nothing else but walk. This is just how I do my time. And I've been in this jail right here for 2 years. And that's just what they call me, bro. This is what I've done every day for the past 2 years. If we not on lockdown, I get up and I just walk, bro. And that's just what I like to do. That's how I do my time. So we just go to talking and talking. He asked me about what room I was in. I told him. And he was like, man, that white dude crazy, man. You might end up having to beat his ass. If I was you, I'd try to get out the room with him. He was like, man, if you want to, you can move down to my room. I ain't got no roommate. So I'm like, for real? So he like, yeah, man, that white dude be having too much going on. So he was like, come on, I'll show you where my room is. So we walk out there, I go to his room. Now, I'm already thinking about stories I done heard about gang people try to run and, about people taking people, manhood, stuff like that. So I'm thinking about all this. When he like, you could just move in my room. So we go down to his room, but I'm looking at him, I kind of sized him up a little bit. We was around about the same size, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, if you ever try something, at least I have a fair chance. Bro, we get down to this man's room. Bro, as soon as we walk through the door, it stank, bro. It smelled like dookie and feet and onion powder, garlic, salt, and lemon pepper. Bro, I'm talking about it stank, bro. We walk in there, he got clothes everywhere. Same way my roommate had, but he had way more. His clothes everywhere, bro. He had 2 dirty cups, brown stuff all around him. Coffee cups, I guess he drank coffee out of it. He don't never clean the cups out. Man, he had even dirt looking stuff on the walls, bro. I look over on the bed, you got noodle crumbs all on the bed, looked in the sink, it's dried up, toothpaste all in the sink. Toilet, oh my goodness, the toilet looked like, I'm not even gonna say it because I don't wanna gross none of y'all out. So I'm like, oh hell no. So he like, yeah, bro, then I just gotta clean up a little bit, but you can move down here, bro. You ain't gotta be here. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see what's up. But I'm about to go walk some more though. I just say that because I know you like to walk. Let's go walk, get this off our mind. So we walk some more. We just chopping it up. I'm just walking with him for a long time today, bro. So I go to ask him how do the commissary work. Because when I got locked up, I had like, I think I had like $500 or $600 in my pocket. I believe that's the amount I had in my pocket. But since I was locked up for armed robberies, the detective took the money and he said he had to do an investigation and see if that money came from some type of theft or some type of robbery or something like that. So they didn't make my money available. It's a little kiosk machine in the dorm where you can go when you finna fill out commissary and you can look and see how much money available. Mine kept saying $0 for the first few days. So, when I reached out and called my Aunt Duke, she was asking me if I needed some money. I told her no because I had a couple hundred on me already when I got locked up. So I'm just waiting on it to hit my account. So dude telling me how it worked and what days we can go and what days we gotta have the slips turned in and all this and that. Now the thing was so sweet about this jail, you could go to the store 3 times. You could your folks can order you a package offline and they'll just send it to you. They order it, they'll send it to you. Then That's anytime. Then on Wednesdays, you could get what they call, it's little packs. You got hygiene pack, snack pack, soup pack. Like how you can fill out a whole list on the store, you can't do that. It's only 3 options. Hygiene, snack, soup, and you can just check one or all, whichever one you want. Hygiene pack is just like a little thing, little pack with all the hygiene you need in there. The snack pack, like 3 bags of chips, 3 candy bars, 1 soda, stuff like that all in one pack. Soup pack, a box of crackers and like 24 soups. A box of not the sardine, but the small rounds, Rick's crackers, and like 24 packs of noodles. So once I'm in there like a week, I ordered, when the Wednesday came, I ordered the soup pack, snack pack, and hygiene pack. Then I went on the thing, my money was still showing 0, but everybody in the jail telling me it probably just ain't hit, it probably ain't posted to your account yet. So I filled that out just to see if it was there, but it wasn't showing up on my end. Nothing came for me that week. So the next week rolled around, same thing happened, bro. So finally, I had my mama call the detective. She was spazzing out on the detective about she just gave me that money. That's what she told me. She said, I just gave him that damn money. So he finally released it to my account. Before I go on, let me tell you this too. This is a lesson I learned. That second week when my money didn't hit, I called my mama, my big brother was with him. He had just got paid. I was asking him to put $50 on my books. He was acting funny like he didn't want to do it. I went to spazzing out on him. Like, bro, you can't send me $50. My mama cut me off in the middle of my spazzing out session and was like, listen, let me tell you something. We love you. We're going to look out for you because you family. We love you, but don't nobody owe you nothing in this life, in this world. It don't matter what decision you make. It don't matter what position you in. Don't nobody owe you a single crumb. You can't get mad at nobody about how they want to feel about their money. And when she said that, bro, that is something that stuck with me. That was like a lifelong lesson. That's something that even still stick to me now. That's another thing that makes me go hard and just grind, because it's like, bro, you got to get it. If you don't get it, ain't nobody about to give it to you. And even if somebody do give it to you, that's just because they love you, they want to look out for you, but don't nobody owe you nothing. Carry on to the story. I finally get the commissary, bro. One thing I love is Reese's Cups. I don't know what it is about them little candies, bro, but Reese's Cups, then you got Twix, then you got Kit Kat. My 3 favorite, but my number 1 is Reese's Cups. I ordered 8 Reese's Cups, bro. Few Kit Kat, few Twix, I had all kind of stuff. So now that I got stove, I done went 2 weeks with no food for real. So now that I got commissary in here, I feel like my roommate go to being more nice to me. My just other people in the dorm, they want to come try to talk and kick it, and they was fake kicking it. Because the end of the conversation, it always ends with them asking me, bro, you got a soup? Man, I'm hungry here. Think you give me a bag of chips or something? You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was learning about people like that. My roommate is the angry bird. He's just being magically nice all out of a sudden. I remember they came and did count. He usually say something negative, crazy all the time. They did count after store day. We went back in the room. It was a girl that was counting. She was kind of thick now. We walked back in the room. He gonna look back at me and say, looks like that girl got a backpack hanging off her back, huh, Bill? And just bust out laughing. But I'm like, I know he was talking about trying to say that thing was fat on that officer, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling him, bro. Like, I was really looking for an opportunity to move to another room, but all the open rooms, it was people that just, they hell no, I'd rather deal with slide. So, I'm out during the day in the room. I'm just out doing me. I ain't in the room all day, giving my roommate his space, respecting that, doing me. I come back in the room, I go in my box. I got 7 Reese's Cups. So at first I'm thinking like, damn, I know I bought 8 of these motherfuckers. So I go find my receipt. It's in my box. I read the receipt. I see I bought 8. Sometimes what they do is they be moving so fast giving you your stuff. If you're not counting item for item, they might mess it up. But I just looked down at my roommate. He's sitting in the bed reading the book. And I don't know, I just had a feeling, bro. No, he just looked like he might have did it. So I don't know if I'm tripping, because I do stuff like this all the time, bro. I misplay stuff. I say somebody stole something, and then come find out it don't even be that. So I said I don't want to keep doing stuff like that. So what I do is just pay attention from this point on. So next week when we go to the store, I bought another 8 Reese's Cups. What I purposely did, I made sure I counted every single one right here in front of the store people as they was giving it to me. I know for a fact I had 8. I went and put it in my box. I was outside the room doing what I do, learning how to play chess, all kind of stuff. Come back in there, had 8 still. The very next day, went out, did it again, came back in there, I had 7. So something that I learned is, if it's somebody that's not close to you, they'll wipe you out for everything. Somebody that's close to you, they'll just take little by little. Now, when I say close to me, I don't necessarily mean like friendship, we cool, roommate. I just mean close to me, like he's in the room with me, he's close to me. So I counted, I know I'm not tripping now. I asked him, I said, hey bro, you ain't seen nobody come in here, ain't nobody came in here and pulled my box out? It's just big boxes that slide under the bed. And mine had to go under his bed too because he got the bottom bunk. So he like, nah, he don't even look up at me, bro. He reading the book, he talking, nah. I'm like, bro, I'm missing the Reese's Cup, bro. This is the second time it happened. You been in the room all day, you ain't seen nobody come in here? Nah, he just still saying, damn, nah. So it pissed me off, bro. So I just tell him, I'm like, bro, I think you took it, bro. I really think you went in my box and took my Reese's Cup, bro. He throws the book over to the side. He go to like trying to get out the bed, you know, he got to pull his leg over. So he's doing all this bumping and jumping, trying to get out the bed. And when he's getting up, damn it, I've been in this jail for 2 years. And he goes to limping and coming towards me, bro. He said, I ain't never stole. I've been in this mother for 2 years. And he was getting closer and closer. And I just felt like at that point, bro, he was about to try to attack me, bro. So I didn't want to hurt him or nothing, but I just hit him, bro. I had to. Hit him in the mouth. When I hit him, he like stumbled back. He fell back on the bed. Now, a part of this thing that's on his leg, he had something else that he used to wrap on the outside of that. It wasn't necessarily hard, but it was like, whatever it was like some type of Velcro strap. It was long and it was thick. It was real heavy, bro. And he was like reaching for that. I wasn't even paying no attention because when he fell back on the bed, I just went to talking. I'm like, man, ain't nobody stupid. I know you took my box. So he came back when he was finally leaning back up. As he was standing up, he swung the little strap. Bro, it hit me like on the side of the face and across the neck. Bro, when I say it burnt, that stung so bad, bro, it felt like a damn bumblebee had stung me or something, bro. That's what it felt like. So he go to swinging it pretty fast now, and he's limping towards me. So when he hit me with it the first time, I moved to the side, and he's swinging it, so I'm going backwards. We end up going outside the room, bro. So we're out the room now. Now everybody's standing around watching. You got people laughing, saying little stupid stuff, trying to be funny. So I'm sitting here like this. Every time I try to think about hitting him, keep in mind he tall as hell and he bigger than me. So every time I think about hitting him, that damn strap coming at me again. So I do like this, and we got on jumpsuits, bro. It stopped right here. So all this, every time he hit me, bro, it's burning the hell out my arm. It felt like a whip or something, bro. He hit me with it, and he just said, mother. Every time he swing it, that's what he's saying. So you got people trying to be funny, talking about, I know one dude talking about some, ain't no way, CBL. Ain't no way you get your ass whooped by Santa Claus, CBL. You know, you got people laughing, just saying all kind of stuff. So he swung it one time, and it kind of caught on my, like I was throwing my hand like this, and it kind of caught on my fingers a little bit. So when it did, I'm thinking, why the hell you ain't been took this from him? So that's when I wrapped it like this, grabbed this, and I just snatched it real hard. So when I snatched it, he damn near fell. He had to hold on to the table to like keep his balance. And then I wrapped it around my hand, went to swing, went to hitting his ass with the thing. So he kind of going back, he kind of twisting on the table. Then he started falling down a little bit, bro. Everybody in the door was laughing. It was one dude, bro, that was next door to us, the dude with the tattoos on his face. He was screaming. Like when I glanced up at him, it was tears coming out his eyes. He was laughing so hard, but to me, it wasn't funny, bro. Like I was dead serious. I was 19. This is my first time in here, ever been in a situation like this. So I'm hitting the dude back with it. Everybody screaming, laughing, surrounding us. So as soon as he go to like falling down on the table, I go stand over him. I hit him one more time, and I come up and try to hit him with the little thing again. The police came running in there. Now, like I say, the thing, it it's not hard like a weapon. Like it ain't just busting nobody's head open. It's just heavy. It just sting real bad. So his face was red, his arms and stuff was red. Police running there, get us, take us to the hole. And that was the first time I actually got physical with somebody in jail. I just encourage everybody to stay out of jail. Don't even be in no situation like that, you know what I'm saying? And for the people who new here, who may not know what my purpose of telling these stories is, it's kind of therapeutic for me. Also, it's to enlighten people on what's really going on, to try to help some people avoid these situations so they won't, be placed in the situation and they can stay out of trouble and they won't end up going to the prison. It's your boy Bill, I'm gone.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? What the feezy? What the feezy? What the feezy?